What's up? It's Tuesday. Being that yesterday was a Memorial Day holiday, I didn't post anything in honor. So today we're playing catch up. So time for GenX. How many of y'all have a junk drawer in your house? Maybe 2 or 3. It's just for stuff that you don't immediately need, but you can't throw away because you're eventually going to need it and you may not know that you need it. It's got bolts, it's got pencils, it's got rubber bands, it's got thumbtacks, it's got old tape. You may dig around and find Jimmy Hoffa in the back of that damn junk drawer. And I'm sure if I asked a younger generation who was baby Jessica, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know that she was stuck in that well, and we all collectively as a nation was just glued to the TV, waiting for them to get that baby out. Y'all ever mess around and interrupt an adult conversation when you were a child? See, y'all don't understand these kids these days, because when we were little, if we was even in earshot of an adult conversation and messed around and fixed our mouth to interrupt, honey, you'd have to blink about 17 times just to get your eyes to look straight again after that, because they would knock your ass all the way into next week for interrupting. How many times were you asked if you were born in a barn? See, I got an extra whooping one time because my smart ass mouth said, well, Jesus was born in a barn. I shouldn't have said that. And you may or may not be Generation X if you have had every conceivable flavor of hamburger helper in your life. I can't even eat it now. I haven't eaten that in probably 20 years because I have like PTSD, because it all tasted the same. No matter what flavor you got, it was all just some noodles and some meat and some dry ass powder that you added water or milk to. It's disgusting. It's like MREs, for the poor folks. And undoubtedly, if you're Generation X or a latchkey kid, you heard this phrase more than once in your life. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Which, as a child, I didn't understand it, but as an adult, I totally do. Because, honey, if my mouth don't say it, my face sure will. Y'all miss field trips when y'all was little? Because it was the epitome of school when you got to go on a field trip. Because, honey, you just didn't know how to act. You was outside of your brain thinking you was going to get on a school bus and go somewhere other than the actual school. And we didn't have those fancy lunches. You got like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in a brown paper sack. And if you got a drink, how many of y'all had it with that home-style Yeti aluminum foil cooler wrapped all around it to keep it cold? Bless it.